What's going on, guys? It's your boy King Judah back with another video. This time we will discuss the comeback of former undisputed lightweight champion Teofimo Lopez. More specifically, we will discuss if his mental health and long layoff will have any ill effect on his performance tomorrow night. So put your mouthpieces in, keep your guard up at all times, and step inside the square circle with King Judah. Let's go! Before we jump into it, I want to ask that you like, share, and subscribe to the channel, as it truly will help the channel grow. Hit the bell icon to be notified of future videos as well, as I post videos daily. Tomorrow night on Saturday, August 13, 2022, former undisputed lightweight champion Teofimo Lopez will make his long-awaited return to the square circle. He will be facing Pedro Campa in his debut in the 140-pound division. There are a few questions I have ahead of his anticipated return. One question I want to ask is, has Teofimo Lopez recovered mentally from his loss to George Kambosos Jr.? After losing his undisputed titles to George Kambosos Jr., Lopez showed signs of clear mental health struggles. Prior to his fight, it was rumored that Teofimo was dealing with relationship issues outside of the ring. A rift between his longtime girlfriend and his family had Teo caught in the midst of the biggest fight of his career. Ultimately, he eventually parted ways with his girlfriend before the fight. But the disappointment of the breakup undoubtedly added to the disappointment of his shocking defeat to George Kambosos Jr. After the loss, Lopez will reveal that he suffered an injury to his throat at some point during the contest. He went on what seemed to be rage-filled rants about how he only lost because of injury, and how had he been healthy, he would have dominated George Kambosos.
What more do you want from me?
Not long after, Lopez publicly went through all the stages of grief before fading away from mainstream media after revealing he was dealing with depression. So has Teofimo Lopez really overcome his mental health issues? My second question is, will a win in his 140-pound debut return him to the upper ranks of the boxing world? Before his loss to former undisputed lightweight champion George Kambosos Jr., Lopez was considered one of the best fighters in all of boxing. This is largely due to his surprising upset victory over former undisputed lightweight champion Vasil "High-Tech" Lomachenko. The young Teofimo was catapulted into superstardom overnight. After losing his titles to Kambosos Jr., however, Teofimo essentially fell out of the limelight and was no longer considered top dog. With the moniker takeover and Top Rank completely behind him, will a win tomorrow night return him to his former glory? My final question is Teofimo Lopez truly serious about fighting the very best opponents going forward? I have doubts about this. The reason being is, even though he calls himself the takeover, Lopez has shown signs of not always wanting to fight the best. When faced with the option to fight Devin the Dream Haney to determine the true undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Lopez instead chose to fight George Kambosos Jr., who at the time brought nothing to the table but mediocre skill. After losing to Kambosos, Lopez chose to move up to a higher weight class rather than facing the winner of Haney versus Kambosos to regain his undisputed titles. In the 140-pound division, much better fighters than Kambosos await Teofimo, who was the last fighter to defeat him. One fighter that comes to mind is rising star Gary Antoine Russell, who was a tough outing for anybody at this stage in his young career. So with Teofimo's track record of avoiding challenging fights, will he face the very best fighters available to him going forward? Only time will tell. Tomorrow night will give us a look into the new and hopefully improved Teofimo Lopez. Do you think the takeover is back to actually take over? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Give the video a like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. And remember, put your mouthpieces in, keep your guard up at all times, and step inside the square circle with King Judah. Until next time, we out.